We got beautiful weather. We got a great crowd. We got all levels flow for you. You're going to hit that reset button. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. But I appreciate you, and we're going to get started in about a minute here. Namaste. Cobra, what you got? Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Yeah, you too. Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. All right. All right. Morning, y'all. Easy like Sunday morning flow, everybody. Such a pleasure to be here with you. Another perfect San Diego day for our Oceanfront practice. Thanks for taking the time. I know a lot of you. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'll be guiding us through. I'd love to talk to you after class. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays at 9 a.m., Saturdays, Sundays at 10 a.m. We're always live on YouTube of Nama Steve Yoga, so please check that out if you haven't already. But in all levels flow, everybody, that is simple, yet not necessarily easy. Is that not working over there? We'll get it done. It should be. The speaker's way over there. That's just a receiver. Yeah, you're good? Okay, you guys be out. We'll get her done, no worries. Let's get started, everybody. Child's pose, please. No, they're good. They're good, it's good. So child's pose, you could lay on your stomach, you could lay on your back, whatever you choose, right? Just make sure it's pretty non-invasive. Luma, Loom, can you back that speaker up a little bit? And just sink your hips back. Let your forehead rest down. You can close your eyes. Okay, here. Really simple. Just start to notice. Just start to notice anything along the lines of sensation, tightness, tension, soreness, resistance. This way. Good. Take a second to thank yourself for being here. Right? I don't have too many rules in my classes, but this is something I require. I require you to thank yourself for being here, to tell yourself good job. For the simple reason is that your brain is a supercomputer, the most powerful on the planet. And your internal dialogue are the programs that you run through this supercomputer. So here we cultivate habits like that. Let's begin the practice here together, everybody, by exhaling everything out. Good, and then through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. How about one more, huh? Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Beautiful. Seal your lips now. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we keep our lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go just like that, everybody. Inhale. Pull your breath in. Invite your breath in really, really deep. Keep your lips sealed. Exhale, push your breath out through your nose. You do that by a gentle engagement of your core. Draw your belly button up and in a little bit. Just like that, everybody. Foundation of our meditation. Inhales that are equal to and balanced with our exhales. Good. Just like that, everybody. I want you to start to cultivate a breath that's stable, one that's going to be sustainable throughout whatever this practice throws at us today. And along those lines, everybody, remember, you choose your intensity level, right? You choose how much physicality you want to add to this practice. But I encourage you to make it healing and to keep that breath flowing no matter what. So if you need to peel away the physical layers, the intensity, to maintain this breath, then do just that. This is a breath-based meditation that we add physicality to. I'm glad you're here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. And keep it flowing free, y'all. From here, if you're with me. Inhale, let's just ease our way on up in the tabletop here. Hands and knees. And then exhale, straight away, curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. You might be familiar with this one. They call it the downward facing doggy. Now, lift your hips high, everybody. Drop your head down. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deep. Remember what we did in child's pose just a few moments ago along the lines? It was almost like a diagnostic check of just kind of checking through your body, see what pops up, what's calling for your attention. Do that here. I suspect that you're going to feel a lot more sensation-wise. That's a good thing. Spread your fingertips. Spread them really wide, y'all. Good. Now, put a little bend in your knees, and then from there, keep that bend in your knees. That's going to allow you to press your hips higher and back further. We want a long, straight spine. Circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones and chin to your chest a little bit. Good, y'all. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Couple breaths here. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your right thigh. So this is a closed hip posture. Drive into your hands, which I know you're feeling by now. I know you're feeling your shoulders. Breathe all the way into your right foot. Take an inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Good, and then slide your right foot forward. You can slide your left knee back so you can sink your hips down and forward. Sacrum down and forward. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Note an inhale. Go for it. Sweep it all the way up. And then take that right foot forward, brother. We don't want the knee in front of the ankle. Yeah, there you go, buddy. And then start to lean it back and look to the sky. And then take your biceps back with your ears. And then inhale, straighten your arms. Reach up. And with your fingers interlaced, you can use the strength of your fingers, right? And this the more you straighten your arms, the more you're going to feel that lifting, lengthening, and lightening. Breathe well. Stay here. Press your hips and sacrum down and forward. Ah, there we go. I want you to feel that in your left hip flexor. Take, how about another inhale here, y'all? Beautiful. Exhale. Just take your hands to the back of your head. Take your elbows wide, as if you're about ready to do a sit-up. And then inhale, lean back even more. Take your elbows wider and lift out of your heart. Good. And then exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, touch your forehead to your knee. Push your breath out. Elbows in. Good. And then inhale, come up and open up and breathe in big. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead to the knee. One more, y'all. Inhale. Take it up and lean it back. This is easy Sunday morning spinal extension. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead to the knee, y'all. Easy Sunday morning spinal flexion. Inhale, come up high, reach your hands to the sky. And then exhale, take your hands to the ground. And let's step her back to plank pose, everybody. High push-up. Now steady your visual gaze and steady your breath, right? These two things, if your breath is sporadic and all over the place, our mind tends to do the same, and same with our visual gaze, right? In order to get the full benefit out of anything, in my opinion, you got to pay attention to it. I want you to get all you can get, y'all. You can take a break if you need, Lauren. I know that look very well. Press back through your heels, reach through your head, pull your hands and toes towards each other. One more breath, y'all. Inhale. I know it's Sunday morning. Exhale, go ahead, lower all the way down. Ah, y'all. Slide your hands back a little bit. Untuck your toes, tops of the feet down. Inhale is cobra pose. Lift your hands off the ground in that first one. Hands off the ground, back row. Exhale, take her back down. Ah. Inhale, do it again, do it again. Lift up, breathe it on in here. Exhale, take her back down. Now you can set your hands down and press a little bit, okay? Inhale, lift up. Make it feel really, really good. Exhale, take her back down now. Two more, everybody. Go for it. Breathe deep. Like I said, you can press a little bit with your hands, but we don't force anything. Right? You want to be gentle. And I think if you're really paying attention to what you're doing, you can work really hard in a gentle way. Hands and knees are tabletop as your inhale. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Yee, y'all. Sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Inward rotation. Breathe. Simple posture. We're going to do a lot of simple postures, like I said, that aren't necessarily easy. Here, you know, how often is it that your heart has to pump blood up to your foot? I would guess not very often. And if it is I'd love to talk to you after class. I'd love to know how. Take an inhale here, breathe in. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Drop that back, right knee. Again, create that space, everybody. Left foot forward, right knee back. Hip sacrum down and forward. Interlace fingers, release index. Take it up and lean it back. Good, look to the sky. Straighten those arms if you can. Biceps with your ears. I encourage you to move into this. And perhaps every posture or asana that you choose to do, to the degree where that translation of the sensation, like if you could translate what you're feeling right now into English, it'd be like, something like that. Take an inhale, reach it back, stay here. Exhale, swim your hands behind your head, elbows wide. You know where to go. Lean it back, lift out of your heart, breathe in big, everybody. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine, forehead, knee. You got it. Two more. Inhale, up and open, spinal mobility. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, spinal vitality. One more, y'all. Inhale. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, round her down. Take it all in. Inhale, come up high and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, let's take our hands to the ground here. Step your right foot forward so your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Good. Now, start with your knees bending, quite a bit. Feel some contact, upper thighs and lower belly. This is a good, safe place to start, to move from. And then swing your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. With at least that little bend in your knees, find a halfway lift. Come up, pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. Beautiful. Exhale, fold down deep. Fold down deep. Now hands are still interlaced. They're just lifting off your lower back towards the ocean. And that breath, even though it's a little bit difficult right now, you're upside down, right? You've got this bind going on. Even though it's a little bit difficult, you're still moving towards the full potential, the full capacity of your lungs. Take an inhale here. Good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. With at least a little bend in your knees, tuck your chin to your chest and roll to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Good. As you come to standing, take your hands to heart center. Hands to heart center, close your eyes for a moment. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Now, what I mean by that is if let's say you just show up to your mat today and you let your mind wander and you just kind of go through the motions, well, my guess is you're going to get a little bit of benefit. But if you're active and engaged, we're paying attention to what's going on here, you're going to get so much more out of this. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Intend that this practice be healing. Breathe deep. Let's get her done, y'all. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your hands out to the side. Reach them up high. Lean it back till it just feels really, really good. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, now plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down. I would probably drop to my knees here. Good, and then upward facing dog. Make sure your hips and shoulders move on the same plane so our hips aren't sinking down. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Doggy. What's up, Manny? Breathe, everybody. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. If we just kind of show up, we're indifferent, we go through the motions, you can do that. But I'll bet you that's showing up somewhere else in your life. And I'll bet you it has for a long time. Again, here at Oceanfront, we cultivate habits because people form habits and those habits form futures. So pay attention, get all you can get out of this, everybody. I want you to get all you can get. Breathe. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light float of feet between hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Find that inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold her down deep. Now you heard. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high. Good. At the top, lean it back just till it feels like, Awesome, everybody. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank, everybody. Shift forward. And remember, shoulders and hips move on the same plane. Good. Upward facing dog. That's much better, brother. Tops of the feet down now. See if you can lift your knees and lift your thighs. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Good. It's not very often that we're in a position where our heart's above our head. Technically, this is called an inversion. Like a lot of times when you think of inversions in yoga, you think headstand, handstand, but This is an inversion. Your heart's above your head. You're saturating your blood with oxygen, and the floodgates are open, everybody. All that oxygen-rich blood is just flooding into your brain. This is huge. Inhale, hips press back, look forward here, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Take that inhale, pull your chest out long for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, navel in, and dive in deeply. Inhale, rise. Take it, float it all the way up high. At the top, lean it back, but you are lifting up and away, lengthening. Ah, amazing. Exhale, fold all the way back down, and empty out completely. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway. Now you could skip this. Upward facing dog. If you're doing it, make it feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky. Ah! That's sweet, sweet dogger. Amazing, y'all. Amazing. Drop your head down. Soak up that ocean air. Take 2 more breaths here. Take 1 more flow on your own. Hey, add something or skip something if you want. Okay? You're doing yourself a huge, huge service here. I'll meet you right back in that dogger. Breathe, everybody. Mosey. Beautiful, everybody. Ah, awesome job, Peter. That looks amazing, Paul. Very nice, Mary. I'm totally making these names up right now, everybody. Okay, but if your name is Peter, Paul, or Mary, I like that song you had a long time ago, but I'm sure you're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Good, everybody. From here, I don't know, what do you say we just keep this rolling, huh? Feels like kind of a meditative pace here. Ah, maybe a little detour. Okay, walk your hands back towards your feet. And at the back of your mat here, heel toe your feet together in the center of the back of your mat. And then inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the street. Now, just like we did earlier, flex your foot, inward rotation, once again a closed hip posture. And then bend your left knee a little bit to ease the hamstring and lower back pressure. Y'all breathing, right? Find a halfway lift here. And then let's take our left arm and reach towards the ocean. Now you can keep your right fingertips on the ground. You can bring them to a water bottle, or you can take them along your right leg. So your right hand to be reaching back and your left hand to be reaching forward. Good, now steady your gaze and steady that breath. Firm up your left quadricep. Good, and try not to do that thing with your lips or make that face. Ah, you know. 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Good, exhale, release, forward fold. Beautiful work. Switch it up, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Flex your foot, inward rotation. Right knee bending little bit. Good, and then right hand reaches towards the ocean. Steady that gaze, everybody. You decide where you want to go with your left arm. Good, if you fall though, it's okay. As long as you could take a couple people down. I'm waiting for that whole back row to go down like a bunch of dominoes. Maddie, oh, she's thinking about it too. You girls better watch yourself. Go, 1 more, take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Very nice. Separate your feet hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padangustasana. Inhale, look up a little bit and lengthen out. And then exhale, fold. Fold, pull with your arms. Your elbows are gonna bow out to the sides. But we're not just pulling with like reckless abandon, right? Certain quality of attention we're bringing towards that sensation you've got from your heels to your head and making it just right, like not too much, not too little. Very good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Mosey. Exhale. Last one, y'all. Inhale. Very good. Exhale, release that. Walk your hands forward, back to your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press your hips back, and look forward here. Let's hop back on that flow train, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold down deep. Now inhale's chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and stretch your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on in. Good, y'all. Halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower halfway down. Good, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe, right leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, bring knee to nose, push your breath out. Maybe you can get your forehead. Go inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands, stack your knee above your ankle. Root down, inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Good, stay tall, exhale, just slide your hands to heart center and empty out completely. And then inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Biggest breath you've taken all day. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Right foot steps back. Lower, slow. It's easy like Sunday morning, yo. Urdhva Mukha, open your heart. Broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Left leg, inhale. Good, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Good, and the exhale, sweep her through, a low lunge. Inhale, come on up. Stretch your hands to the heavens here. Stay tall, exhale, hands to heart center. Navel in, empty out. Inhale, out and up, reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back now. And move it on through. Beautiful, y'all. Getting upside down like this, heart above head, naturally raises the level of serotonin, as does physical exercise, which we are doing here. Also dopamine, oxytocin, and lowers your cortisol. Right? You could take like 15 different medications to do this stuff, y'all, which all have side effects. Or you could show up to your mat, which you've done here today. It matters. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Take that inhale, pull your chest out long, halfway lifty. Exhale, fold her down to now. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana, sing low, lift chest and reach high. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Dive it on in. Good, halfway lift, everybody. Pull your chest out long. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Move through that flow, everybody. Or skip it, right? I skip it all the time. Hips high, downward facing. Right leg, breathe it on up, here. Good, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. And then you know where to go. Come on up. Crescent pose, Anjane. Exhale, heart center. Empty out. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Stretch it up high. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, y'all. You're doing amazing. Simple stuff. Left side on your own, by the way. Left side on your own. Simple stuff. That's going to touch, take care of, strengthen, stretch, poke, prod, stimulate every muscle, every tendon, joint, every tissue, every cell within your body. This is huge. You're doing an incredible job. Woo! Great success, huh? Breathe, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. From here, tell you what, let's keep getting it done. Shift it forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for a side plank pose. Now you could drop a forearm or a knee to the ground. How's your jaw doing back there? How's your lips, your jaw? Relax there, good. If your strength is supreme on this beautiful Sunday morning, you can take your right leg up off your left. Right hand towards the ocean. Press through your heel. Reach through your hand. Get all you can get out of this. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Inhale, reach a little bit. Oh, nice. Exhale, release the plank. Take your right knee to your right elbow. 5. Good, y'all. Shoulders over wrists. 4. 3. Very nice. 2. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hip, and then take a couple big circles, clockwise, counterclockwise, right? Open hip posture now. If you want to flip your dog, you can flip it. Good, y'all. Last 3. 2, all right hand down. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Liam. McEachern. Check 1. Steady visual gaze, steady breath. Check 2, we've got balance and stability and alignment, right? We want heel to arch alignment right down the center of our mat. And check 3, enhance, refine, or modify, right? Doesn't have to be complicated, just taller. Stretch those arms a little bit, right? That's enhancing. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Really good. Now, you want that front knee to stack above the ankle, but notice how the knee wants to lean inward. Point it straight forward, brother, rather than that leaning inward. There you go, you got it. And then breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, soak it up. Keep it flowing. Very nice, everybody. Now, take an inhale. Start to reach it out. Extended side angle pose is your exhale. Yeah. Good. Forearm to thigh is a good place. It's a great place. But make sure we're not just dropping our ear down on our shoulder, huh? Oh. She's like, I'm back row all the way over here. How does he see? I see that, okay? Breathe. Now take your left hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. That's the rotation you want in your downward facing dog. And then left shoulder rolling back, so you're really, really narrow. Great job. Give me 3 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more breath. This is it, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's inhale. Come back up to warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Turn your right toes into parallel your left foot. Now listen carefully. Inhale. Step your right foot to your left and your hands overhead at the back of your mat. Good. And then exhale. Swing your left arm underneath your right for eagle arms. Right? If that's not happening, just grab opposite shoulders. Sink your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left leg up, over, and around. Yeah. And then pull everything towards the midline of your body to the best of your ability. Try to be the shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. Breathe, everybody. 5. 4, laser-like focus. Not only a physical exercise, but primarily actually a mental exercise. 3, 2, take an inhale here. Really good, everybody. Exhale, just release that. Step your left foot down next to your right. You can unwind your arms. Inhale, both hands reach up high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot back to the top of your mat. And turn your right toes back towards the ocean for triangle pose. Arms to shoulder height. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Keep all that length, and then just tick-tock your arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Good. Breathe, everybody. Breathe deep. Right? That deep diaphragm breathing, as you know, stimulates your vagus nerve. Shuts off that fight or flight. It just helps us return to a healthier, healing state, right? Parasympathetic, rest and digest. 5. How graceful are we going to make this next transition, huh? 4. We's about to find out. In 3, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon in 2. Inhale, bend your front right knee. Take your right fingertips about a foot in front of your toes. If you got a water bottle, that'll help. And then just lean into it. Right? And take your left leg parallel to the ground. Your top left foot, instead of pointing the toes, I'd like you to flex your foot, spiral away from the midline of your body so that your hips stack. Oh. Two more breaths here now. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release your left hand to the ground. Bring your knee in towards your nose. Very good. And then step your left foot behind and across your right so the knife edges of your feet touch. Find a halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale. Fold. Dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Get a little bit taller as you breathe in. She walked all the way down there. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. So we're not necessarily going eagle arms, but if you want to do that, you can. Yeah, we're working on some lateral flexion in our spine. Now, chin away from your chest, bicep by ear. What's the translation of the sensation saying right now? Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Come back to center. Unwind your legs. Heels and toes touch. Reach high. Exhale. Fold all the way down. Spill your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen out. That snooze button. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. High push-up. Good, and then squeeze your legs together here. Ground into your right hand. Inhale, roll your left arm open. Roll open towards Mission Beach. Side plank pose. Again, you look like you're doing fantastic, everybody. Is that breath? Is it, is it the breath that we began to cultivate like 40 minutes ago almost at this point? If not, back off. Not worth it. Left leg maybe up. Left hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit. Exhale to plank. Take your left knee to your left elbow. 5. Awesome, everybody. 4. Good, Natalie. 3. 2. Inhale, left leg up high. Bend your knee. Stack that hip, everybody. And then if you want circles with your knee, if you want to flip your dog, flip it. Go for it, everybody. Oh, look at that. Nice work, Wally. You tiny dancer. Last 3. 2, all right. Left hand down, left leg. Breathe it up high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Back foot flat. Warrior 2. Steady gaze, steady breath. Simple posture that if you wanted to, you could kind of challenge yourself in a really safe way. Work your edge in a really safe way by just sinking deeper. You know, when it starts kind of talking to you, saying, oh, this is uncomfortable, get out, get out, get out. Can I stay for an extra breath or 2? Can I lessen my stress response? That's going to have a huge lasting impact. Inhale. Exhale. Another full. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Extended side angle pose is your exhale. Ah, really good, everybody. If you went there on the other side, right hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. We're down to our last 2 breaths already. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flow. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Come up. Warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Turn your left toes in to parallel your right. Inhale. Step your left foot to your right. Hands high. Back of your mat. Exhale. Right arm underneath your left. Eagle up those arms. Sink your hips down low. Shift your weight into your left leg. Right leg up, over, and around. Now, if you can get that double wrap with the foot behind the calf, great. I tend to avoid it because it just puts a little too much pressure on my interior meniscus. Oh, I'm breaking out the big words, y'all, the big words. Breathe. 5. 4. Good, everybody. Last 3. 2. Inhale. Great job. Unwind on your exhale. Just step your right foot down next to your left. Release your arms. Inhale, both hands reach up high. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Turn your left toes out. Arms to shoulder height. 3-angle pose, eh? Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And then tick-tock those arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Front leg is straight. I mean, you might have a micro bend there, but definitely not a deep bend. 5. That graceful transition here in 4. Here we go, y'all. 3, 2. All right, inhale, bend your front left knee. Left fingertips to the ground, water bottle, whatever you need. Lean into it, everybody. Lean into it. Ardha Chandrasana, the balancing or complete lack thereof, half moon pose. Either way, breath is the same. Top foot is flexed. Hips are stacking, so your hips and your heart are open towards La Jolla. Good, y'all. Amazing. Take an inhale here. Bend your left knee at least a little bit. Exhale, right hand to the ground, knee in towards your nose. And then step your left foot behind, or right foot behind and across your left. Knife edges touch. Halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive in, fold in and empty out. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Get tall, breathe in. And then lean towards your left and press your hips to the right. Very good. Inhale, come back to center, both hands, reach high. Unwind your legs, heels and toes touch. Exhale, fold all the way down and empty out completely. Now, inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Tell you what, exhale, move through your flow, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Awesome, everybody. Let's inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up. And then exhale, send your hips high once again, downward facing dog. Hey, changed my mind. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, just step your left foot between your hands. Walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs and parallel your feet. It's Sunday morning, y'all. I can't send you away without this one. All right, now, if you're in one of those tight rolls, maybe stagger yourself with your neighbor. Otherwise, on that halfway lift, you might find your head in someone's asana. Now, you can grab your big toes or your ankles. But get a really sweet stretch here. Translation of the sensation, like, ah. And thank yourself for being here. Hey, you could have went straight to that champagne brunch. But it tells me something about you that you chose to be here first. And the way you do anything is the way you do everything, as you know. Breathe. Good, everybody. From here, hands underneath shoulders. Halfway lift, flat back and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right. So now we're in plank pose. And then exhale, you can lower all the way down to the ground. Ah, good. Tell you what, let's bend our knees. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. If this isn't happening for you, just take your hands along your side body, like, jet airplane wing. Exhale everything out. Now inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. There you go, brother. Knees in towards each other. See if you can lift those thighs up, brother. 2 more breaths here now. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Lift up, kick up, breathe in. Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. Bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Great job. And that looked fun, so let's do it again. Do it again. Chin facing forward. Bend your knees. It's called Dhanurasana. I guess it's a double Dhanurasana a day, y'all. Right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale. Go for it. Kick up and kick back. Another safe place to just push your edge a little bit. Breathe. 5. 4. Y'all. Last 3. 2. Kick up, lift up, breathe in, here now. Release. Do what feels good. And I'll meet you right back in that dogger. It'll be the last dogger of our day, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just step your right foot between your hands and move to half pigeon pose. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. Now hands walk back first, open heart, breathe in. And then exhale, walk your hands out. If it's too much on your ankle or your knee, you can lay on your back and take it that way. A little bit less invasive, but try not to lean onto that right hip. Keep your hips level. There you go, nice adjustment over there. Breathe, everybody, breathe, breathe, breathe. People form habits, habits form futures. This is an amazing habit. Showing up to your mat. You don't have to master yoga, but I recommend that you master the art of showing up to yoga. Breathe, everybody. You're doing yourself a huge service. Now, from here, everybody, walk your hands back out of this one. Okay, now from here, just bend your back right knee. Okay? Walk with your hands and rotate on your knees to the left. We're going to floor frog. So walk it, just kind of twist it around so that your ankles end up right behind your knees. Another one of these ones where you might want to stagger yourself with your neighbor, y'all. Okay, flex your feet. You can walk your hands out. You can press your hips back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Your voice is the one that you hear the most. It has the most influence on you. Right? It's going all day long in your head. That's why I encourage you to thank yourself for showing up, to give yourself credit when credit's due. When the opposite happens and you don't show up or you screw up, right? We let ourselves know about that. We tend to repeat that in our head again and again and again. The only animal on this planet that does that. And the way our brain operates, our brain doesn't know the difference actually between you thinking about that happening and that actually happening. So we like relive it time and time again, these negative shit. So thank yourself for being here. This is huge, I'm telling you. Everybody, let's walk our hands back out of this one. Whoa. Rotate on your knees once again to the back of your mat. Rotate on your knees, back of the mat. You got half pigeon, left leg facing the street. What happened, buddy? He stepped on you. He get you. Oh, he get you. Oh, Cobra. Hold that one. Oh, that's a good one, Cobra. Oh, yeah. Oh. Walk it out when you're ready. This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. That's the focus. Walk your hands out of this one, everybody. You can lean onto your left hip, turn once again to face Mission Beach, but your legs will be nice and wide this time. Upavishta Konasana. You can take your heads behind your hips and kind of slide forward, slide those legs a little bit further. And you could stay here if you wanted. Or inhale, both hands, reach high. And we take the whole exhale just to fold. Round your spine. Drop your head down and keep breathing. Right? It has a ton of physical benefits to this practice, but as you know, the main intention in Sanskrit they say yogash chitta vritti nirodha, which simply means to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind. I mean, the way I see it, the real pandemic that's been facing us for years and keeps getting worse is stress, tension. I mean, and science tells us that like 90-some% of disease and illness caused or triggered by stress and stress response. It matters you're here. It really does. This practice is great for melting that away, lowering your cortisol, just balancing everything out. Good, everybody. Walk your hands out of this one. Swing both legs around to the top of your mat. Palms face up. Just roll easily onto your back. Where you've got happy baby pose, y'all. Happy baby. Oh, the happy baby. Shadow, where you go? Where you go? Where you go? Spinal twist. Spinal twist if you're choosing to finish out. Hit both sides evenly. Once you're all evened out, back to center. Pull both knees in. One more time. And then just let it all go. Let your legs fall out. Your toes fall open. Let's take our left hand to our heart. You can take right hand to belly if you'd like. But lay back. Close your eyes. Continue to breathe deep here. Continue to breathe deep, and I'd like you to feel that space beneath your left hand. Your heart center, that heart space. Can you breathe into that space? Just expanding that space, more light, more prana, more life force, more love into that space. Each and every inhale. And as you do this, I'd like you to bring someone or something to mind that you're really, really grateful for. Perhaps someone or something that you are very appreciative of. Someone or something to mind that you care for very much. This is not just the name, the vision. This is the feeling tone, that emotion that we want to breathe into that space beneath our left hand. Breathe it into that space. This is a very, very simple, very short exercise, meditation. That is very, very powerful. As you know, as many of you know, because either by me mentioning or your own research, our heart used to be thought of as simply a muscle, and that's all. Within the 90s, it was discovered that we have all 40,000, all of us have 40,000 sensory neurites in our heart. These are essentially the same as brain neurons, so your heart actually thinks, and I assume many of us have experienced this in our life with our heart telling us one thing, our head telling us something else. They're not always in alignment, they're not always in coherence. And this simple meditation creates heart-brain coherence. It smooths out our heart rate variability. It brings us into a very favorable heart rate variability. Your body, when we're in this feeling tone, this meditation, creates over 1,300 biochemical reactions in your body. These are very, very good ones. And these stay elevated for up to 6 hours after this. It matters you're here. Now you can stay here like this or rest your hands, palms face up along your side body for a traditional Shavasana. And I'll guide us out in just a few moments, everybody. Release, relax. You folks at home, hope you had a beautiful, beautiful morning, a beautiful practice. Everybody, please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for your donations. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll be back on Tuesday, everybody. Enjoy your day. How do you do?
Don't know. It wasn't even that.
Let me help you out, brother.
That's cool. I got it. Thank you.
This was huge. Mega. If you're ready to move on with your day, you can just breathe lightly. you'd like to take some movement or roll onto your side, you could do that. And I always like to keep my eyes closed just to kind of preserve this pristine state. If you'd like to make your way to seated, just find an easy way to get there. Just notice how you feel, right? Balanced, calm, peaceful. This is why we show up to our mat. Thank yourself for being here. I mean that. Your brain's a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue are the programs. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. I am truly blessed to be able to do this work, everybody. Thank you for your donations, your generosity. I started these classes almost 14 years ago because it was expensive then. Nowadays, it's like 30 bucks a pop in a studio, which is ridiculous. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I know it'd be easy to get up and look around and be like, hey, there's so many people, he wouldn't notice that. But if you do that, then 40 or 50 other people are doing that as well. Again, thank you for honoring the system, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this space of peace and I am in this space, we are one. Namaste.